Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of High 3. Remember last session we covered the first two pages, pages 2 and 3. God willing and hopefully today we'll be covering pages 4 and 57. By the way, hope you're just doing fine. Could you please open your books to page 4, listening and speaking. 2a, work in pairs. Read these quotations from exceptional people. Can you restate them in your own words? Well, everyone, a quotation, as you may know, is a sentence or phrase from a famous or well-known person, a quotation. Exceptional means outstanding, extraordinary. And when you restate something, you say it again in different words. You kind of paraphrase it. Okay. The first one. Happiness is not being pained in body or troubled in mind. Guys, could you please pay attention to the way I read this quotation? You see, they say, happiness is, you need to pause here. We don't say, happiness is not being pained. No, they say, happiness is, so what is happiness? Happiness is not being pained in body or troubled in mind. In my book, everyone, this quotation means as long as you are healthy and you have peace of mind, you are happy. So, happiness is not being pained in body. Happiness is not feeling under the weather, not being sick or troubled in mind. So, in case you are healthy, everyone, and you have peace of mind, you are happy. So true. I do agree. Yeah, exactly. So, happiness is not being pained in body or troubled in mind. By the way, wish you all health and peace of mind. Health and peace of mind. Believe you me, happiness is not a matter of being wealthy or having a lot of possessions. Number 2, a person is never happy except at the price of some ignorance. Everyone, except here means but. Except, but. Ignorance, as you may know, is the noun form of ignore. Yeah, ignorance. So, a person is not happy, is never happy, but at the price of some ignorance. It means, guys, if you don't just take it easy, if you don't take things easy, you can't be happy. Remember, they say ignorance is bliss. This is so true, everyone. This is so true. If you don't know about a problem, you can't worry about it. Sometimes we just need to take it easy, to ignore some problems. Remember, we can't solve all the problems. Sometimes the best way to tackle and to fix a problem is just to ignore it, to take it easy, forget about it. Okay, so ignorance is bliss. You can never be happy except at the price of some ignorance. Just ignore some problems and happiness will follow. Number 3, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Your thoughts means your views, your perspectives, your ideas. Yeah, so true. So everyone, change your views, change your thoughts, then you can change your life. So the reason why some people are happy is because the, the different way they think, the points of views they have, the ideas they have. So, if you'd like to be happy, to have a happy life, try to change your thoughts. Okay, the quality of your thoughts, your ideas, your perspective, your view of the world, the people around you. Number three, happiness resides not in possessions and not in gold. So, everyone, happiness resides not in possessions and not in gold means happiness doesn't reside in possessions and gold. Happiness dwells in the soul. Reside, everyone, means to be present, to be in something. Okay? Possessions means belongings, things you have. Your car, your house, your villa, I don't know, if you're a student, your cell phone, your PC, your room. Okay, these are your possessions. Happiness dwells. Dwell means live. So, happiness doesn't reside in possessions. Happiness is not a matter of money, is not a matter of being rich or having a lot of money. Happiness dwells in the soul. You need to have peace of mind. Well, of course, money is important, guys. They say money talks, but remember, it is not everything. It can't buy everything. It can't buy time, it can't buy health, nor can it buy, I don't know, good friends, a happy marriage, I don't know, peace of mind. You just name it. So, you need to be happy inside. Being rich may guarantee a comfortable life, but it doesn't guarantee happiness. Just take it from me. So, try to be happy inside. And you're happiest while you're making the greatest contributions. You're happiest when you are helping others. This is so true, everyone. Believe it or not, making others happy really makes my day. I feel cheerful, I feel ecstatic when I see others smile, when I notice I've done something to help them. This is so cool to be helpful, to come in handy and make contributions. Okay, so you are happiest while you're helping others. You're making the greatest contribution. To be. Okay, yeah. So, before listening, check your understanding of these words by putting them into three meaning groups. Well, guys, you can see a list of words here in the box, and there's a chart with three categories. As usual, I'd like to just check out the correct pronunciation with you. Later on, we will discuss the meanings, and I'll try to come up with some creative sentences. Now, take a listen to learn the correct pronunciation. Okay, you can just repeat the words after me. All right. Well, here we go. Bliss, bliss, bliss. Contagious, 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 elation, 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 ephemeral, 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 euphoria, 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 fleeting, 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 infectious, 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 invasive, 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 momentary, 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 rapture, 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 transient, transient. Well, guys, in US English, it is transient, transient, virulent, virulent, virulent. Okay? Well, now let's check the meanings, guys. The first word, bliss. Bliss is a noun. Everyone, it means perfect happiness. Perfect happiness. For example, lying on a sunny beach is my idea of sheer bliss. I do love it. Or wedded bliss. Just getting married and wedded bliss, or domestic bliss. By the way, everyone, bliss out is the verb form. Bliss out. It means to make someone completely happy or relaxed. Bliss out. For example, to bliss out on music. Or I like to go off on my own to sit back and bliss out in a darkened movie theater. Everyone, the adjective form can be blissed, blissed out, blissed out. Blissed out, ed, blissed out, means completely happy and relaxed. For example, they sat hand in hand, blissed out in the sunshine. There is another adjective form, it is blissful, F-U-L. Blissful means extremely or completely happy, everyone. A blissful childhood, a blissful holiday. We spent a blissful year together before things started to go wrong. Wow. Well, the adverb form is blissfully. Blissfully. They seemed blissfully happy. Or all this time I was blissfully unaware of the situation. So bliss, blissed, bliss out, and blissful, blissfully. Contagious. Well, everyone, when we say a disease is contagious, it means it can be caught by touching someone who has the disease or a piece of infected clothing. Contagious. For example, the infection is highly contagious, so don't let anyone else use your towel. COVID-19 is extremely contagious. Watch out. Next one is elation. Elation. Elation means a state of extreme happiness or excitement. Elation. Remember, the adjective form is elated. An example, there is a sense of elation at having completed a race of such lengths. Elation and elated. Ephemeral, ephemeral, everyone, means lasting for only a short time. Continuing, lasting for a short time. Ephemeral. Fame in the world of rock and pop is largely ephemeral. It lasts for a short period of time. Euphoria. Euphoria, everyone, means extreme happiness, or sometimes more than is reasonable. Okay, so extreme happiness. They were in a state of euphoria for days after they won the prize. Guys, the adjective is euphoric. Euphoric or euphoric, both are correct. So, euphoric or euphoric, E-U-P-H-O-R-I-C. Euphoric means extremely happy, extremely excited. For example, a euphoric mood. The adverb, guys, is euphorically. Euphorically. C-A-L-L-Y. Euphorically. Fleeting, everyone, means short, quick. A fleeting glimpse, or this is just a fleeting visit, a short visit. Guys, the adverb form of fleeting is fleetingly. I glimpsed her fleetingly through the window. I just took a quick look. Fleetingly. Infectious. Everyone, infectious means able to pass a disease from one person or animal or plant to another. Infectious. For example, to say an infectious disease like coronavirus, or an infectious patient. Okay, infectious patient. Remember, laughter, stress, they can be infectious too. We say an infectious laughter. Well, invasive means moving into all areas of something and difficult to stop. Invasive. An invasive disease, a disease that is difficult to stop. Or they treated the cancer with non-invasive methods, non-invasive surgery. It means not cutting into the body of the person. So, invasive. Momentary is an adjective. It means lasting for a very short time. So, lasting for a short time. We have it here. Momentary hesitation. Momentary hesitation. Rapture, everyone, means extreme pleasure, extreme happiness or excitement. Rapture. For example, he listened to the music with an expression of pure rapture on his face. Or the Prime Minister's supporters greeted her speech with rapture, with great excitement. Everyone, the adjective form of rapture is rapturous. Rapturous, with O-U-S at the end. Rapturous. Rapturous is an adjective which means showing great pleasure, great happiness or excitement. For example, the play was greeted with rapturous applause. Yeah, rapturous applause. Or the team received a rapturous welcome. For example, the national soccer team or volleyball team, our great volleyball team, they received a rapturous welcome. The adverb form, guys, is rapturously. So, raptured, rapturous, and rapturously. Alright, transient. Again, this is the US pronunciation, everyone. This is the American pronunciation. Transient. Lasting for a short time. Continuing for a short time. Temporary. Uh, for example, a glass of drink, a glass of hot tea, has only a transient warming effect. Or the city has a large transient population. Yeah, it means many people are living here only temporarily, like Tehran, for example. Well, virulent, everyone, virulent. A virulent disease or poison, virulent, means dangerous and it spreads or affects people quickly, virulent. A particularly virulent strain of flu has recently claimed a number of lives in the US. It has killed many people in the US. Okay? All right. Well, everyone, we have a page of our magazine that is page 57. Okay, so just a minute. So, page 57, idiom time, page 57. Well, the first idiom, down in the mouth. Remember we had down in the dump, and here we have down in the mouth. Well, everyone, down in the mouth means unhappy, dejected, sad, mournful, sorrowful. So appearing on someone's look, to be or to feel down in the mouth. Reduce someone to tears. It means to make someone cry or make someone be so unhappy. Reduce someone to tears. Your heart sinks or your spirits sink. It means you feel very unhappy and hopeless. To feel blue or to have the blues. They mean feel depressed. Out of sorts. To feel, to get, to be out of sorts. Someone who is usually cheerful simply seems a bit glum at the moment. So, everyone, when we say to feel, to get, or to be out of sorts, it means in an angry or unhappy mood, in a bad temper. Down in the dumps. Well, to be in the dumps or to be down in the dumps means depressed or unhappy. To be beside yourself. It means to be completely overcome with worry, sadness, and angry. Feel dejected, depressed. A lump in somebody's throat, or a lump in somebody's throat, or to somebody's throat. You see, guys, I had a lump in my throat. It means a feeling that you want to cry. A feeling that you want to cry. Not a good feeling, of course. Go to pieces. So, fall or go to pieces means have a mental or emotional breakdown. Okay, it means to be so upset, to be afraid, to be sad. Go to pieces. Cry your eyes out or cry your heart out. They mean to be extremely sad and cry a lot. So cry or sob. Remember S-O-B, sob your heart out. Okay, so everyone, down in the mouth, to To look down in the mouth means to be unhappy. So down in the mouth means unhappy. Are you okay? You look a bit down in the mouth. You look a bit unhappy. Reduce someone to tears. Guys, I'm sure you know tears. Tear means a drop of liquid, salty liquid that follows from your eye because you have been crying. Okay, tear. So, reduce someone to tears means to make someone cry. For example, why do arguments with you always reduce me to tears? Make me cry. Okay. The exam results reduced her to tears. Okay. Well, then we had your heart sinks or your spirit sink. We use them to say that you lose hope and confidence. You lose hope and confidence. For example, his heart sank the way it always did when she left him. Poor guy. Or she felt desperately tired and her spirits sank. Her heart sank. Her spirits sank. To feel blue or to have the blues. Remember feeling of sadness? He's been a bit blue since he failed his exams. Blue. The noun form is blueness. Or we get, or everyone, we have the blues. It means to feel sad. She got the blues when she found out the news. Be out of sorts. Be out of sorts means to be slightly ill and unhappy. For example, I've been feeling tired and moody and generally out of sorts. Down in the dumps. Down in the dumps, or just in the dumps. Okay, again it means to be unhappy, to feel unhappy. She's been a bit down in the dumps because she has flunked her exams. Be beside yourself. So to be beside yourself, if you are beside yourself, you have a feeling that you can't control it. For example, he was beside himself with grief when she died. Okay, a lump in or to somebody's throat. Guys, we say bring a lump or have a lump or there is a lump to your throat. Okay, so it means to give someone a tight feeling in their throat because they want to cry. Yes, so it was quite a moving speech. It almost brought a lump to my throat. Or there was a lump in her throat as she gazed at the child, looked at the child. There was a lump in her throat. Well, go to pieces, everyone, or fall to pieces. It means unable to think and control your emotions because of something unpleasant or difficult. Yeah, go to pieces. To be upset. She just goes to pieces in exams. She feels agitated. If a relationship, organization, or system goes to pieces or falls to pieces, it fails. Their marriage began to fall to pieces after only a few months. Oh my God. And cry your heart or cry your eyes out. It means to cry a lot. To cry a lot. I was so upset that day. I cried my eyes out. I cried to the bitter end. I cried a lot. Okay, enough of crying, please, for God's sake. Okay, time to cheer up, everyone. Well, back to, page 4, okay, so, yes. So, page 4, exercise 2.c. You will hear 5 people talking about the nature of happiness. Check the ingredients they mention as contributing to happiness. So, everyone, we are about to listen to 5 people. They're talking about the nature of happiness. They mention some ingredients. Everyone, ingredient here means a quality you need to achieve something. So you need to check the ingredients they mention, they tell, as contributing to happiness. The ingredients that help to be happy. Well, here, guys, we have a list of ingredients. Before we take a listen, let's check them out. A. Intellectual stimulation. Intellectual stimulation. Domestic harmony. B. Domestic harmony. C. Spectacular surroundings. Spectacular surroundings. D. Financial security. Financial security. E. Success at work. Success at work. F. Physical fitness. Physical fitness. G. Hitting the jackpot. Hitting the jackpot. H. Mental well-being. Mental well-being. I. Religious beliefs. Religious beliefs. J. Close friendships. So it is not close, guys. Close friendships. Close friendships. Well, intellectual stimulation. Intellectual stimulation. Everyone, intellectual means relating to the ability of understanding something. Intellectual. Stimulation. Stimulation is the noun form of the verb stimulate. Stimulate means to make something develop or be active, grow. So stimulation means development. So intellectual stimulation means intellectual development. Okay? Developing your ability to understand something, okay, to think better, clearly. Intellectual stimulation. Domestic harmony. Yeah, domestic harmony. Everybody, domestic harmony means harmony in the home. For example, the cooperation, understanding between husband and wife, children, the family. So harmony in the home. Domestic harmony. Everyone tries to be helpful, understanding. They work together. They never put each other down. C. Spectacular surroundings. Spectacular surroundings. Spectacular, guys, means outstanding, very impressive. Surroundings means environment. So, impressive, great environment, surroundings. Financial security. Financial security. Financial is related to money and finance. So financial security means earning enough money being able to make ends meet, and being financially secure. Okay. E. Success at work. Success is a noun. So success at work means you are successful in your job. You are successful. F. Physical fitness. Physical fitness. Physical fitness means being healthy, being in shape, having no pain in, remember, in body. Physical fitness. Well, next one is hitting the jackpot. Guys, to hit the jackpot means to suddenly get or win a lot of money, to make a killing, to earn a lot of money, to hit the jackpot. Okay, hit the jackpot. Mental well-being. Mental means related to mind. Well-being here means health, general health and happiness. So, mental well-being means mental health, mental happiness. I. Religious beliefs. Religious is the adjective form of religion. Religious beliefs, believing in God, I don't know, believing in the hell, the heavens, good deeds and bad deeds, believing in the life after death. These are all some religious beliefs. Believing that what goes around comes around. Okay. And close friendships. Close friendships. Having good friends, being understanding. And in part C, again, guys, there are some idioms. Again, let's just check them out. We have be on cloud nine, be through rose-colored glasses, C, beyond my wildest dreams, D, in my book, E, put yourself on the line, F, feel under the weather, and G, tip the balance. So, guys, we checked the phrases and the structures here. So, we're about to take a listen to the audio. In part C, I'd like you to check the ingredients the speakers mentioned that are crucial, that are vital to happiness. And they use idioms, some idioms, we have a list here. I'd like you to take notes to explain the meanings. Okay, so everyone ready?
Speaker one.
Set, go.
Well, I suppose I would visualize certain snapshots in my life. Fleeting moments when I was on cloud nine, the birth of my second child, or more recently, a forest walk on a beautiful morning with the birds singing their hearts out. At times like these, you sort of step outside yourself and think, yes, this is as good as it gets. So it's not always about having material possessions or a huge income, though if you have any worries on that front, it surely rules out the chance of happiness. It's more to do with personal satisfaction and inner peace. Speaker 2.
For me, it's not necessarily a transient feeling. I can recall whole periods of my life when things were basically going right, especially in my career, and I think a positive experience like that works as a catalyst. I suppose I can't have been in the same state of ecstasy from dawn till dusk, but looking back, perhaps through rose-tinted spectacles, it certainly feels that way. But if I had to pick just one event, it would be the elation I felt aged 9 on receiving a silver trophy at my first judo contest. Something beyond my wildest dreams.
Speaker 3.
In my book, it's all to do with shared positive vibes, like infectious laughter rippling through a close family group. Being in a loving relationship is the key, as this provides stability. And happiness can be found in the small things. The security of a comfortable sofa curled up with a good book while the wind is howling outside. That's something I remember from my childhood. It may be an old cliche, but it's true. You can't buy it, not at any price.
Speaker 4.
Sometimes I've felt a surge of joy in the midst of a perilous situation, and one moment I'll always treasure occurred in the Andes with two fellow climbers, handling a tricky descent in appalling weather conditions. I hadn't known them that well when we set out, but in that situation, you put yourself on the line and make the impossible happen through mutual trust and cooperation. Others might claim well-being is a mental thing, but that's not what really counts. If you're feeling under the weather, you won't experience emotional highs. So it's vital to stay in shape. Well, that's my view anyway.
Speaker 5.
Locations have always been important to me. They seem to contribute so much to a person's mood. A few years ago, I was studying marine activity on a coral reef, part of a close-knit research team on an otherwise unpopulated and stunningly beautiful island. There was one particular day when I'd done 3 dives, the last at night, and although I was exhausted, I couldn't turn in. So I went back to the beach alone. I lay on the ghostly white sand, gazing at the canopy of stars above me, and saw the most awesome meteor shower, an absolute first for me. It doesn't always take much to tip the balance in favor of happiness, does it?
Okay, well, that's it. So, guys, if you think you need to take another lesson, I'm sure you got the audio. Make sure to replay it and listen again. Now, let's check the answers. Well, what ingredients, everyone, did they mention? So, we had A, intellectual stimulation, intellectual development. Then we had B, domestic harmony, domestic harmony. Then they talked about spectacular surroundings, impressive environment. Financial security doesn't play a role, so not mentioned. Success at work, loving what you're doing is very important. Physical fitness, again, it was important. And close friendship. Okay, guys, a couple of vocabulary items they just used in the audio file. You know, we had visualize. One of the speakers used visualize. When you visualize something, you just picture it, you imagine it, visualize. A snapshot is this image or picture, snapshot. To recall something means to remember it, to recall. One of the speakers said from dawn to dusk. From early in the morning till evening, from dawn to dusk. Then perilous. Perilous means dangerous. Okay. And when we say the wind is howling, it just makes this noise. Vital, crucial, important. Then gaze. Gaze means to look directly at someone or something. Mutual. Mutual means involving both sides. For example, mutual feelings. Okay? And surge means the desire or the need. Okay, well, 2D. Listen again for the following idioms and expressions and explain their meanings. Yes, sir. Okay, everyone, the first one, be on cloud 9. Remember, we had it on page 2. So when you are on cloud 9, you are feeling happy, yeah, elated. Be on cloud 9. I was on cloud 9 when I passed the final exam. Okay, you might say. B is through rose-colored glasses. Of course, the guy in the, let's say, audio used another expression. Okay. So, everyone, we say look at or see something through rose-colored glasses or tinned glasses, or look at or see something through rose-colored or tinned spectacles. Okay? Instead of glasses, we use spectacle. So again, look at something or see something through rose-colored glasses or tint glasses, or look at or see something through rose-colored or tinted spectacles. Well, it means, everyone, to see the pleasant things about a situation and not to notice, not to pay attention to the things that are unpleasant. You try to be optimistic. You see the half full part of the glass, okay, not the empty part. Then you become an optimist. For example, she's always looked at life through rose-colored glasses. Next, we have beyond my wildest dreams. Yeah, beyond my wildest dreams. Well, beyond your wildest dreams means to a degree or in a way you had never thought possible. Okay? Beyond my wildest dreams. You thought it was just impossible, you didn't hope for, or you didn't imagine it. For example, suddenly she was rich beyond her wildest dreams. She didn't expect it, but she got rich. Or the plan succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. I thought it wasn't going to work, but it succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. Well, D, everyone, the idiom D, in my book. Guys, we say in my book, or if you check the notes here, we say for my money. Okay, so in my book or for my money. They mean in my opinion. For example, she's never lied to me, and in my book, in my opinion, that counts for a lot. Or you can use for my money. Again, for my money means in my book, in my opinion. For my money, Sunday is the best day to travel because the roads are quiet. Okay, E, put yourself on the line. Put yourself on the line. So everyone, to put or lay something on the line. Alright, this is the expression, this is the idiom. To put or lay something on the line means to risk something, to put it under risk, to kind of jeopardize it, to risk it. Firefighters put their lives on the line every working day. So put or lay something on the line, to risk it. Next one, feel, to feel under the weather. Well, to be, everyone, or to feel under the weather means to be or to feel ill. Slightly ill, especially. So, to feel or to be under the weather. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I think I've caught a cold. Yeah, feel or be under the weather. And the last one, tip the balance. Okay, tip the balance. Well, tip the balance or tip the scales. Okay, tip the balance or swing the balance or tip the scales. It means to give a slight advantage to someone or something. To give a slight advantage. For example, 3 factors helped to tip the balance in favor of the Labour leadership. Or the teams were evenly matched until 2 quick goals from David tipped the balance in favor of England. Or she was a good candidate, but her lack of computer skills tipped the scales, tipped the balance against her, unfortunately. Okay, 2E. Choose 4 of the expressions above to describe these situations. Okay, sure. Number 1, in the room full of people, Jack was the only one to stand up and challenge the speaker. Wow, so brave of him. So, everyone, room full means a large number of things or people that are all together in a room. Okay? So, in the room full of people means in a room that was full of people. So, we can say Jack really put himself on the line. He just risked himself. Or Jack tried to tip the balance. Okay? Number 2, Fiona, Princess Fiona, Shrek's Fiona. Fiona chooses to remember only the good things about her teenage years. So nice of her. Great idea. So, we say everyone, Fiona looks at life through rose-colored spectacles, through rose-colored glasses. She sees life, she sees the world, she looks at the world, at life through rose-colored glasses. Number 3, I think children should show respect for their elders, for older people. Yeah, we do need to show respect for our parents and for our elders. So instead of I think, everyone, you can say, in my book, in my opinion, for my money, remember, for my money, children should respect for their elders or should show respect for their elders. Respect can be both a noun and a verb. So, in my book, for my money. And number 4, they were undecided, not decided whether to take the day off. But then they saw the sun was shining. So we can say the moment they saw the sun was shining, they were on cloud 9. They were cheerful and happy. Okay, well, that's it, everyone. That's the end of another episode. Time to call it a day. Well, guys, again, remember reviewing. Just practice makes perfect. Well, until next session, have a good one.